Hey everybody, this is Erica here from the Classy Climb blog, coming to you today with Ryan Conley. He used to be a top producing real estate agent in the state of Washington for 10 years, former National Army Guard member, and is today one of the leading coaching coaching and marketing producers out there. So how are you doing today, Ryan?
Good, Erica. How you doing today?
Pretty good. The weather's a little cold out here in Texas, so I'm seeing a lot of cowboy boots and fur coats.
Yeah, same over here in Seattle.
So Ryan, I'm going to go ahead and get us a little started with where did you grow up and how did it affect you?
I actually grew up in the Olympic Peninsula, Port Angeles, over here in the northwest tip of the United States. So where the mountains meet the sea, as they call it. Had the Olympics and the ocean right there. So just grew up a lot outdoors. Was big into Boy Scouts as a kid growing up, and finally ended up going to University of Washington, moving to Seattle, moving to the big city, and graduating from University of Washington in 2001.
Hmm.
So I think just being outside, really it's made me want to go ahead and have a lot of freedom on my hands down the road, because I know those are the most precious memories that we can pass on, is not necessarily material goods, but actually spending time traveling and enjoying the outdoors together. So
Oh yeah, I was a military kid and I got to stay. Our parents were stationed in Alaska, so I see how much people enjoy the outdoors on the West Coast for sure. Good
definitely.
stuff out there. What were some of the biggest challenges to you as you go in your career and your businesses?
Well, first of all, it's we put so much confidence going into working for someone else. We're groomed, through grade school all the way up, through college, to go ahead and get that job and work for other people and stuff. And I think it's really just breaking the mentality and having faith in yourself that you can go ahead and just work for yourself. If you're willing to work, why don't you go ahead and just decide that you're going to work for yourself? And so you're building your dream instead of someone else's dream. So I think since we've been conditioned for so long, you have to really believe in yourself that you can make that transition right there. And then also, stepping apart on a financial end, obviously here we are working for ourselves. There's costs to doing business.
Hmm.
So sometimes you have to take that leap of faith and kind of look at what you're doing to transition over, and that you can properly fund your transition, whatever, if it's online network marketing or if it's being a real estate agent like I was also my previous life. So,
For sure.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a leap of faith for sure, which scares some people. Um, what would others say if they if I went out in Washington and I said, man, that Ryan Conley, or talk about your business, what would others say about your business or your personality?
Well, I've been called a beast. you know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a pretty good recruiter. I really enjoy recruiting, and some of my weaknesses in the past has been duplication, because I've seen, and that's not just me. I'm talking about the industry in general, and that's kind of led me to where the company is, Jeunesse, which I'm at right now, working with something called the 2 Minute Miracle. That makes it's a lotion, a little thing that you put on your face, and 2 minutes later your wrinkles are gone. So the nice thing why so many people are coming to our business is that it's really easy duplicatable and it's immediate gratification. So I'll talk about that for a second
Sure.
myself, but just really the opportunity our company is, Jeunesse has got 500,000 distributors in 110 countries. And I've watched Jeunesse for 3 years before I actually came on board. But there's two things I was missing in the industry. Is first of all, instant gratification. And I can't really name another product out there. It's not like, you may say, well, I get energy when I drink a Red Bull or something like that. That's instant graphic. No, it's not. To the level that we're doing at Jeunesse, we're making people feel and look 10 years younger by using this lotion in 2 minutes, coupled by vanity. That's a big thing right there. So that's kind
Oh
of what
yeah.
separates us from all the other marketing companies out there. We call those the Me Too companies. You got so many companies out there, but they don't have the instant gratification. And to be able to say, hey, have you seen the 2 Minute Miracle video? That's how we pitch it, our product right here. So
Hmm.
the duplication process is very easy. As far as like talking about myself and what people would say about me, I pride myself in working very, very hard and being there for my team, and actually working on creating a residual income stream and helping my team also do the same thing. So I'm just so proud to be where I'm at, and connecting with wonderful people every day like yourself, Erica.
Yeah.
So
Good stuff. Um, so, how do you get encourage people to get started in your business? If you love recruiting and you go out, is there a particular way you go about recruiting or getting others encouraged about starting a business?
Definitely. First of all, it's always important to know what people's why is. What do they want to achieve? How much do they want to go ahead and make? And it's not. We're not promising a get rich scheme right away or anything like that. But just like any other job, it takes work to go ahead and do that. But to know that you have a team that's going to be supportive of you and hold you accountable and help you achieve those goals right there. That's really, really important. It's my buddy Chad over. He's actually in my downline with me working hard today. Hi, Chad. No, I don't. Anyways, what else was on the questionnaire? I'm not done answering that. But
it was like, how do you encourage others to get started in their business? And finding their why is really important, because ultimately that's what propels them to start.
Yeah, and I think also the nice thing, like in ours, is a binary compensation plan with a 7-level check much bonus. And what's nice about that is people can come in for a $49 membership and secure a position in my downline where they're going to be getting the overflow of all these people coming in. So hey, if they're not interested in buying a product package, they just want to go ahead and try the product out, they can do that. And then, so I just feel what they're comfortable with. I never come across as pushy. I give them options and not just try to corner them right there. It's what they're comfortable with. And so, they're coming in with a small amount. They watch what happens underneath them. Then we can come back to them and say, hey, how do you like the product? By the way, you've got 200 people up underneath you. Maybe we can go ahead and start growing the income. So it's just not pressure.
Good.
Just really analyzing what people are trying to achieve.
Right, right. So how do you, I mean, your business clearly is you said $49 is what gets them in the door?
Well, it's $49, and then you have to buy 100 CV from the get go, which is about
Mm-hmm.
$200 out of the gate. So you're about $289 after tax and shipping. But I show people very quickly how to make that money back immediately, hopefully in the first week there for them. And we've just never worked with such a viral product. No one woke up today saying that they want to look older today. So,
I don't think anybody does.
no,
uh,
right. Uh,
uh,
they just take my dimples away.
I think people like dimples. I don't know. I think that's what I heard.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's wonderful.
So yeah, I would. Yeah, 49 seems pretty good entry level for people. Good talking point. I would.
And there's companies out there that they like to do that front end loading thing, and they're in charge $500 to come on board or something like that. When you're
Hmm.
not really getting anything, I'm not going to mention any company names, but I've been there, done that.
Right. So where do you see yourself and your businesses growing? Like, are you expanding in coaching? Are you expanding in building more teams, or speaking publicly? Where do you see yourself going in the next 2 years?
I've really enjoyed getting into public speaking and stuff, especially when you're talking from the heart. There's no pressure right there when you know that you're having an impact on so many people's lives out there. Currently, in the last 3 months, I have about 1,500 people on my team already, and just knowing where this company has come from, they've created 52 millionaires that are not accumulated. A lot of these MLM companies, they like to say, "Hey, well, we have 100 millionaires." No, you don't. That's accumulated wealth. I'm talking
Right.
real millionaires, people making $1 million to $8 million a month. And I believe this year we're actually going to have people make because of how $5 million residual a month
Mm-hmm.
actually in this company. So, and also, I think this is really important when you choose a home in it with a company. Is Inc. 500 magazine actually ranked us this in 2014 as the fastest growing direct sales company on the face of the earth, and that is before we purchased Instantly Ageless. So considering that we have 500,000 reps in this company, about I think it's something like 10,000 only in the United States. There's a lot of growth potential here. So where do I see myself? My
Uh-huh.
goal is I'm striving to make $400,000 my first year in this company. And I've made 300,000 a year in my other previous ventures in life and stuff. So I know what it feels like to go ahead and do that, and I just work hard every day to go ahead and achieve those goals. And obviously, it's all about how many people's lives that you can help and change. You've heard that saying before,
For
right?
sure.
It's how your success is dependent on. So obviously, I want to take a whole bunch of leaders with me, up at the top, making 6 figures a year, who are willing to work and get them away from their 9 to 5s to now that traffic.
Right. Um,
Yeah.
so if someone came to you today and says, "Man, how can I change my life? How can I get started in a new direction? Where can I turn?" What would you do to get that person started? One, two, three, step them, or what would you say to them?
Well, first of all, have you seen the 2 Minute Miracle video? And then I put my link right there, which is www You mind if I do a plug? Is that
Oh,
okay?
yeah, you're plug away. Plug away.
I appreciate it. Just once. www.buybotox.info. So that's BYEBotox.info.
Mm-hmm.
Once they watch that 2-minute video, I've got samples on hand, so they want to try it typically and see what happens. I go ahead and I put a thing in the mail, let them have their own personal experience with it. Then what I do is I go ahead and I put them into a Facebook group where I say I'm letting them marinate in there. Okay, so I say, hey, do you mind if I add you to this Facebook group so you can watch the energy on what's taking place right now? You know. So that's what I do first. There's never any pressure. It's not like I'm just shoving them in a group and not doing anything like that. It's this is a relationship business, and you're not sitting there trying to cram someone into something.
Right.
That's how I used to be growing up. So, anyways, it's and be on there just just being in touch with them, making sure that they're taken care of. So,
Would there be any books you'd recommend them read if they're getting on board with you, or any videos you want them to watch?
Actually, Eric Worre just came out with a video, the rise of the entrepreneur. I think it's the rise. I have it over here. I would definitely say it's the best. Direct sales is just talking about the shift in the economy. Obviously, we're seeing a massive shift in the way. There's got to be a better way, right? Technology is supposed to make our lives easier. Being connected across the globe is supposed to make things a lot easier. And so we can go ahead and monetize our relationships and actually build an income stream that's actually residual. I mean, when I left real estate, there's 2 things I was looking for. I said, if it's not residual income, I don't want it. If it limits me anywhere on the planet, I don't want it either. So
Gotcha.
that's what I've been searching for this entire time. And just books, just positive. I think it's important for us all to start off, a day, first of all, with gratitude, whatever your beliefs are, being thankful. Before you even get up out of bed, I always, God, thank you for the, gratification, gratitude,
Right.
Being thankful for list of things that you're thankful for, ask what you want to happen today, I'm telling you, the craziest things have happened just because of that right there. I remember right before this opportunity came in my life, I said, dear God, if I could just have just one miracle in my life, if I could just have one miracle take place. Well, guess what happens? The 2-minute miracle comes around. This is what Instantly Ageless is.
Gotcha.
So it's been a complete blessing.
That's awesome. So I love that quote. Say it one more time so we can have everybody. That's our tweetable for the day. If it limits me anywhere.
Okay, number 1, if it's not chat, please. I'm on the phone. Sorry about that. If it's not residual income, I don't want it. And number 2, if it limits me anywhere in the world, I don't want it either.
Great. That's not a tweetable. I don't know it is. So
well, hopefully it has enough characters there. Sure.
Sure.
Hashtag. Okay.
Hashtagging it away. So I'm going to keep it short because I know you're a busy man and you're working with your team over there. So I just want to end on everybody check out buybotox.com.
I really appreciate it, Erica.
And they can check you out on Twitter at J_Ryan_Conley. Correct?
Yeah,
at Twitter.
Conley. Definitely add me for sure. So wonderful job. Thank you, Erica, for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. Again, this is Erica with the Slow and Low series with Mr. Ryan Conley of Seattle, Washington. You have his links. You have his sites. Reach out and talk to him. He's got a great 2-minute miracle.
Look forward to sharing with you all. I got one coming for you also, Erica.
All right. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.